Philippines.
Yep.
Makati to be precise, which is kind of right in the CBD area. We're at the Dusit Thani Hotel. Reason we're here is we're going to see a dentist and we're going to get some work done. Tell me what the backstory of this. Why do you need work done?
So approximately 30 years ago, I had an accident horse riding in Egypt, and I got kicked in the face by a horse and I pretty much smashed my mouth open. I have a bridge which runs from here across to here. I think it's 6 teeth. There's 2 that I've completely lost my teeth. I had the original work done in Egypt, and needless to say, I've had repercussions from that work for the last 30 years. I've had the bridge replaced 4 times in that 30 years. The last one would have been about 13-14 years ago. The bridge is now failing. It has multiple cracks behind it, and I need to get that redone. Problem is the cost associated with that is quite extreme living in Australia.
What do you mean by extreme?
It would have cost about $15,000. Well, it cost me $15,000 13-14 years ago, so I can just imagine what it's going to cost to get that redone again, and that is just for that bridge. Hereditarily, I have really bad teeth. I always have had, which means my teeth are very chalky, they break, and I don't have a single tooth that doesn't have a filling or a crown or require work. So this is a big thing. Rather than just getting the bridge and then having to get individual teeth, we've decided to come to the Philippines and get them all done at once.
Wow, so what are you getting done?
So I'm hoping we'll find out in 10 minutes what the plan is, although they've got all my information. My first appointment today is to plan the rest of the treatment, what's going to be done each day. But the idea is that I'll have implants where there are no teeth in my bridge, and a crown attached to that, a porcelain crown attached to that where the other teeth are. Every filling and every old crown will be removed and cleaned up and replaced with porcelain veneers. So there is not a tooth in my head that won't be worked on over the coming weeks.
Wow. Are you ready to go?
Terrified, but yes, here we go.
Okay, off you go.
Bye. Hello.
How's your flight?
Finally.
It's
good, I know.
Thank you.
Guys. So Linda, this is day 2 now. So you were in the chair for 8 hours yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
How come?
Well, when I got there, they said that they were going to do my bottom teeth, and what that meant was taking all of my fillings out, taking a crown out, and preparing the teeth for the porcelain veneers. That took 4 hours, and at the end of that they asked me if I wanted to keep going to get everything done in the one day. So then they took the top out, which involved taking out the 6-pin bridge and 2 crowns and fillings, and they part prepared for the veneers, and then they made me plastic temporary teeth. These are actually made within, right there and then. I was really surprised about, they'd already made the molds from the images that I sent through that I'd had done in Australia, and they'd made the molds of what my teeth will look like at the end. So the ones that I have in now, whilst they're only temporary, it's pretty much what they're going to look like when it's all finished.
The same colour?
No, the colour will be slightly different. What they're actually doing is they're grading the colour, so it doesn't look Hollywood fake white, so that it looks more...
Don't you want shiny white?
Not Hollywood fake white, no. Looking more natural. It's a little bit hard to speak because the teeth are very different. But I'm not saying it was easy, 8 hours in the chair, but they were so gentle and reassuring throughout the whole process. And whilst I was terrified to begin with, they did everything possible to calm me down and make me feel more comfortable. Bit of a rough night last night. Today is an easy day, where I'm just going in and they've just got to check a few things with the top. Essentially, I was too exhausted after the 8 hours. That was kind of all I could give. But tomorrow is another big day where they'll be putting in the pins for the implants. But they did say that yesterday was the hardest day to go through. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. All right, Linda, it's day 3. How'd you go yesterday?
Yesterday was pretty good. They just adjusted everything with my temporary teeth, just so
they're basically just plastic.
They are just totally plastic.
And what happens today?
Today's a big day, so they take these teeth, the temporary ones, out, and they'll be drilling into my jaw to put the pins in for the implants.
Sounds like fun.
Yay.
So when you go?
Now.
Off you go.
Bye.
So Linda, this is day 5.
5.
Yesterday you did nothing, no operations, no nothing.
No.
What happened? The day of rest.
A day of rest because I needed it. So I had the implants put in on Wednesday, which is the 2 implants in the front. They removed the temporaries, and they actually had surgery where they cut the skin back and they drilled 2 holes into my bone, and then they put they're kind of like the screws into my bone to accept the implants, and it took about 3.5, 4 hours to do that. And when they finished, I have to admit it hurt quite a bit, and I came back and slept pretty much all afternoon, and yesterday was a day off to recover. So today's going back, and I should be getting my temporaries put in the bottom. These are the temporaries, so I should have my real temporaries put in the bottom.
Awesome. Off you go.
Bye.
So we're in week 2 now. Well, actually it's technically week 3 because we just spent a week down in Davao, right in the southern area of the Philippines in a resort. We're now back in Makati, Manila, and Linda has gone down to get her bottom teeth put in, which will be the porcelain caps. They said about 2 hours and it's been 3 1/4, so I'm hoping she comes back very soon and is feeling okay. So we're here for another 4 days and she's getting the final stages of her work done, and then we have to come back in July to get her top teeth done. Reason being that both Cecile, the doctor, and Linda have decided that it's all too much to do this week, so we're going to split it up. So we will be back for another trip in July where she'll get the top dentures all replaced and new caps put in, and hopefully it'll all be finished. So we're just waiting for Linda to come back and we'll see what the results are. See you soon.